Libra, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for early September 2021. Thank you so much for joining me. You know I appreciate every single one of you greatly. So let's get it going immediately with a couple of oracle cards here for Libra. What do we got? My guides and spirit team, talk to me. For early September, Libra, what's going on? We're getting close to Libra season, my friends. Okay, and I do love the autumn season here in North America. But yeah, we're just going to look at these cards super quick, then we'll get into the full reading itself. And at the very end, I'm going to pull you a bonus card with the starseed oracle to see what it is the universe would like to tell you. So let's get it going here for Libra, please. There are many things for you to think about and consider. Only take what hits. We have a lot of energy here. Hopefully you're not feeling a little scatterbrained when I have one like that, but it could be a lot of different things affecting you. We're going to get one more, though. What do we got for Libra, please? Okay, yeah, the big future focus. I saw that in a couple readings this week with The Little Mermaid. So we're going to talk about these. Before we do, though, if you're new here, I'm going to be speaking about the September subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. It's really interesting this month. Let's get into the reading, though. Right here in the beginning, you see the male, you see the woman, you see the different pictures of different people. Sometimes I do think this talks about group things like work and school could be really prominent in your mind. But energetically, to me, it could be a lot of different things affecting you. Hopefully it's not in a bad way, but you might have a lot on your mind. You might be thinking more than you normally do when we have a card like that, especially since it's right next to this little mermaid who literally has her head in the clouds. Now, yes, I do feel like this is more of a future focus card, and I'll explain that in a moment, but her head is in the clouds, so the mind could be going in a lot of different ways in the coming days and weeks. It's important to keep an eye on that, keep it in check maybe. Now, you see this beautiful seascape underneath her, and she exists there, but there is some place that she wants to be. So I think of the future, just like the Little Mermaid movie. She's a princess, she lives under the sea, has everything she could want, but she wants something different. So the future focus there, that could be playing a big part in your life right now. But we're going to jump into tarot now, see what's up. We're going to get you 3 in the upright and intuitively clarify as always. So let's shuffle it up one time for Libra, please. Talk to me about the beautiful Libra collective. Now, the last couple of weeks, the energy's been okay. I think last week's reading was titled Big Payoff Incoming. The week before that was an important change, so a little bit of a mixed bag, but I'd say last week's was really nice, like really optimistic about the future itself. So hopefully there's some nice things coming towards you. Let's get it going, though. Let's get these first 3 out for Libra. What do we got, please? You know energy's always changing and shifting. Yeah, we have this seriousness here with the King of Swords. Could be plan-based. Makes sense when we're talking about future things. Let's get 2 more. Interesting energy. We have the King of Cups, a.k.a. Mr. Kyle of Cups without the beard. Right here in the center. We'll talk about him, though. Let's get 1 more. 2 kings to start off this reading. We have the 3 of Cups on the back end. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. A lot of cup energy, so your emotions, it makes sense when I said your head might be in the clouds a little bit. It makes sense with all this cup energy and sword. So we're going to talk about these real quick, then we'll get into the juicier intuitive stuff. I just want to point out before we break down each card individually, you have 2 kings, and all kings are about control in some way. We have the mind, King of Swords. We have emotion, the King of Cups. So as I said, a lot of things could be affecting you. The control of those things could be important, but we'll talk about it right now. The King of Swords in position number 1, as I said, it's a very serious type of energy. Okay, so there might be some sort of serious, I don't want to be a fear monger and say a serious situation, but it's extremely analytical. It is also plan-based, so this could be about your plans, maybe someone making a plan towards you. But this King of Swords to me is like straightforward, analytical, not much emotion here, but the mind. Okay, and it is a level of serious. Look at this man right here. That looks like someone you don't want to mess with. But the next card, the King of Cups, is like the polar opposite of that. So we have that yin-yang Libra energy action going on here as well, where we have like the serious, stern, the emotional, soft. So it's that duality, that play. King of Cups, a.k.a. Kyle of Cups without the beard, and I do always have to say this man needs a damn beard, and I never draw it on him, but one day I will, I promise, okay, because he should have one. But it could be a water sign in your life, and I just want to point out also that this King of Swords, that could represent you or another air sign. But King of Cups, if it's not a water sign in your life, it's all about mastery of one's emotions. Okay, keeping those under control. He could talk about romance and love situations, of course. But when we see this King of Cups, we think of someone who's emotionally even keel. So I'm seeing that dynamic of the play between the heart and the mind showing up within this spread. Very interesting. Okay, now on the back end, we have the Three of Cups. Beautiful. That's a card of happiness, merriment, celebration, joyousness. There could be a reason to celebrate coming in for you. I did see good energy for you last week, but this is very celebratory. In the negative sense, the Three of Cups could be someone who's overindulging in certain things. I'm not going to take that route, though. And yeah, all threes could talk about groups of people. We saw that with the Oracle card. But I'm not going to stick to that message. There could be something really nice coming your way, depending on what clarifies it. We're going to really get down to the nitty-gritty with that. So with all that being said, we're going to dive deeper and clarify. Let's get a good shuffle here for the beautiful Libra collective, please, and thank you, my guides. And my friends, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. We're going to go in on this King of Swords, and yeah, I just want to mention again, that's the reason this box is here, so you can follow along and play along. If there's a message you feel, if you know the card meanings, please drop it down below and share with everybody, because there's thousands of ways to interpret these cards. We're going to go in on this King of Swords, though. Why is he here? Why is this King of Swords here? Thank you. Queen of Swords, so serious. This could be energy of soulmates for sure showing up here when we have a king and queen in any suit. But we have the king and queen of the same suit right there. That's big soulmate energy. I'm not going to lean on that, though, because this is somebody really looking at a situation analytically. This is someone being extremely serious as well. This is the energy of someone who's like, all right, playtime's over, game time's over. It's time to get down to business. Okay, that's the vibe it's making me here. Like, this is a very serious type message right here in the beginning, and somebody who's ready to get down to work. Maybe cut away some of the emotions and look at things logically, plan their way forward logically. So as I said, there is that mixture, like from the head and the heart, the emotions, the mind. Right here in the beginning, this is someone who's just like all about the intellectual pursuit and looking at things logically. So it is plan-based and serious. That's the main vibe it's giving me. Someone might be very serious in nature in the coming days and weeks, and it could even be you, like trying to trim away emotions out of a situation just to look at it with the analytical mind. Okay, serious, very serious here. Now, if I title this reading something serious in the title, it doesn't mean serious as in bad. Serious doesn't always mean something bad's going to happen, but it is someone who's just about it, okay? Because you know she's very truthful and honest, the Queen of Swords. We're going to go in on the King, though. I could keep talking about that for minutes and minutes and hours if I wanted to. Let's see what's up with Mr. Kyle of Cups right here in the center for Libra. What's going on? Why is he here, and why does he not have a beard on his face? Okay, what's going on with the King of Cups? All right. That feels good to me. We have the Three of Pentacles, and that showed up in the Gemini reading as well. This is someone really trying to work on something within. Okay, really try to chisel away at it. Now, once again, we have double threes within this reading, so you might want to look into the numerology of the repeating threes, the angel number threes. It is a master number, if I remember correctly. It's extremely powerful, very holy and spiritual. But the Three of Pentacles to me is somebody who asks for assistance, somebody that needs help. If you feel like you're going through a tough time emotionally, don't be afraid to ask those around you for assistance if you need it. If you need some mental clarity, emotional clarity, it's okay to ask for help if you need it. However, I do feel like this is somebody really trying to work on themselves, at least on the emotional level. We saw it in the beginning with the King and Queen of Swords, somebody trying to maybe trim back some emotions. So if you've been a little more emotional than usual lately, you could be reining that in, working that out, especially with this Three of Pentacles under the King of Cups. That's nice. Now, for some of you, yeah, it could be a third-party thing in love. I'm not going to go that route, though. You know, these readings could apply to all sorts of different things in life. Really someone working towards their emotional stability and happiness, okay? So we are going to go in on this Three of Cups. Then I'll give you a recap before we get your bonus spread. And I just want to say this, the way this is leaning, remember I was saying it was a tug of war between the heart and the mind. It feels like the mind is winning here so far, like somebody seeing things logically. Let's go in on this Three of Cups, though. And that's okay. It's not a bad thing to be serious in your ways. It's not a bad thing to look at things logically. Let's see why this Three of Cups is here. before we get your bonus spread out. Seven of Pentacles, yeah. Your patience might be rewarded in some facet of your life. We have the Seven of Pentacles, which, yes, is a karmic card, but it is all about patience, someone who has planted seeds and they're waiting on that harvest to return. So intuitively, under the Three of Cups, I feel like there could be some sort of, just like last week, a nice payoff coming your way. Okay, with the seriousness of this, I just feel like someone's patience could be rewarded. And that might have shown up in last week's reading, but it's persistent once again. Like, you've been patient, you've been diligent with the Three of Pentacles, okay? You're doing the work. Here's your reward from the universe. So once again, we have the victory, we have the triumph, overcoming something. This is a really nice way to end this reading. I'll show it to you. Absolutely beautiful. Someone filling up that basket, getting the rewards, reaping the rewards of what they've put forth. This is good. And if it is karmic, it could even be karmic rewards coming in for some of you, okay? Because it's important to know that you get what you put forth. If you've been putting forth a lot of good and positivity into the world and haven't yet received that, the universe could be blessing you in the coming days and weeks with a karmic reward. So please take a screenshot of this if you'd like. We're going to keep it moving. You know what? I'm going to do a quick recap before we do, though. I was about to go right into your bonus. If you kindly look down here in the box, we have the King and Queen of Swords in position number 1. As I already said, this is extremely serious in nature. It could also be plan-based. The King and Queen of the same suit, big soulmate, twin flame type of vibes, but we're not going to lean on that message. This is like a serious style message. The tug of war between emotion and heart, but I feel like logic and reason is winning here. Looking at things with a serious eye. So this is a serious message here in the beginning. In the center, we have the King of Cups with the Three of Pentacles in the upright. So either asking for assistance or working on yourself, your inner self, your emotional stability, trying to get it all reined in. I already said with the swords, you might be trimming off those emotions. It's fine. On the back end, we have the Three of Cups with the Seven of Pentacles, someone being rewarded, either their patience or their karma being rewarded, which is really nice. So let's get it in here. What do we got for Libra, please? What do they need to hear? And yeah, as I already said, please take a screenshot if you want to look into those further. This is an awesome way to end off every reading. I like to put a capstone on it with this. I'm just going to pull two real quick here for Libra. What do they need to hear, please, my gods? Thank you. Wow, this showed up for Gemini as well. So we're seeing that theme with the air signs. We have forge, don't follow, getting things under control. Okay, that's part of that card for sure. So this message needs to be given to you for sure. And we have wait. So we're seeing a lot of the similar themes that we saw in the reading itself show up in these oracles. So we're just going to double down on these messages and say this is what the universe needs you to hear. If you've been drawn to this reading, if you've clicked on this reading, you might really need to hear this stuff. Now, Forge Don't Follow is all about taking the bull by the horns, taking some initiative and just making your own path. It's important that you don't follow the footsteps and follow the dreams of other people, but that you chase down your own happiness. That's what this card means to me. It's a very beautiful type of vibe. The literal meaning says pave a new path, be the leader you wish you had. So it's absolutely beautiful and it's being highlighted and brought to your attention. Now wait, the next card. Notice this person is bundled up in a fetal position, very similar to the Seven of Pentacles where it's all about patience. And we saw somebody's patience being rewarded within the main spread itself. This card is all about waiting on those rewards to come in, knowing that things are being woven behind the scenes. Now might not be the best time, and that's okay because things don't always stay stagnant. Life is all about that perpetual motion, that perpetual change. Literally says it's not time yet, things are being woven, so it's a very simple message, but I do feel optimism and positivity on the back end of this spread. Absolutely beautiful, Libra. And my friends, that's what I have for you this week. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give you the details of the September subscriber surprise. For the September subscriber surprise, we have a fun one this month, my friends. I'll be giving away 2 copies of the beautiful Wizard's Tarot. It's a gorgeous deck, so if you'd like to get your name in, it's 2 things as usual. Now, I explained it last week. Last October, I dressed up in various different costumes. I was things such as a unicorn, a werewolf, a big penguin. So if you'd like to enter in for this month's subscriber surprise, I need you to do the 2 things. First, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you already are at this point. And second, let me know down in the comments what type of costume would you like to see me wear this coming October. You'll be entered to win, and I will announce the winners at the end of September in my community tab. As always, my friends, once again, Wizard's Tarot, much love to you, and I will see you again next time.